All right, Dr. Johnson, we're now live streaming, so you're good to go.
Okay, thank you very much, Alan. Thank all the board members for making themselves available for the emergency meeting this afternoon, which has to do with, as you know, a request from the Department of Health, in particular from Dr. Joseph Cantor, who has communicated with us and with our executive officer. So Vincent, would you call the roll of everyone present, please?
Yes, sir, I will. 1 second, let me get my pen ready. Okay. Dr. Weather.
Here.
Dr. Horton.
Here.
Dr. Johnson.
Here.
Dr. Thomas.
Here.
Dr. Batson.
Present.
Dr. Valentine. Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark.
You hear me?
There he
Dr.
is.
Clark, there he is, okay.
Let's have a problem with my mic. I'm sorry.
No
good?
problem. Miss Sport.
Here.
Dr. O'Neill.
Here.
And Dr. Taylor.
Here.
You have 9 members present, 1 member absent. You have a quorum,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you very much, and thank everyone for making themselves available this afternoon. Vincent, would you give us a summation of your conversations with the Department of Health and the need for the meeting and for what our part in this initiative can be to be helpful?
Yes, if you don't mind, I'll take a few quick housekeeping notes. First of all, this meeting is being live streamed. People who wish to make public comments can address them to public comment at lsbme.la.gov. The live stream link is on our website, and Ms. Allen will check those emails during the meeting to see if anybody has a public comment. We are recording the meeting as you provided for, and if there is anything else that needs to be added to the agenda, it has to be added in the agenda if we go into executive session, before executive session. And with that, I will tell you why we are here. 3 days ago, I got a request from Dr. Cantor to support an opportunity to increase the number of available chairs for infusion therapy of the monoclonal antibodies and injections of Regeneron that are very helpful and been very useful in treating people who have acquired the COVID disease, and obviously it's been very successful. They need more places to treat, and they're having these opportunities to stand up clinics with volunteer help of usually a paramedic and or a nurse. However, they were unable to staff them with enough doctors, and Dr. Cantor has put together a protocol and an order that he will give the standing orders for all of them. These will all be done under his auspices, and the nurses would take orders and utilize them. The Board of Nursing is making a decision. I have not seen the final decision yet. I discussed this with Dr. Johnson. We got as much information as we could, and we decided it was best to bring it to the board to have a discussion. And obviously, if we need advice of counsel, we would have to go into executive session, and counsel is here to provide such advice if you so desire. We sent you the copy of the order and the protocols for everybody to read. And I think the issue is, what do we want to do? Do we want to support that order, say we don't think it's appropriate to use that situation? And then we can decide what we want to do and make a decision and then vote on it if we need a motion.
Dr. Collada, Dr. Johnson looked like they briefly lost connection, so they're coming back on board
All right,
now.
well, just hang on board. We'll be waiting for, I'm sorry, we lost Dr. Johnson.
Now here he comes. They're getting back on. Wade was up there helping.
Okay. So just remember that Dr. Johnson is with Miss Dr. Horton and up in Monroe.
And we do have, Dr. O'Neill has his hand up if you want to.
Oh.
Just
Okay,
a couple
go ahead,
questions.
Dr. O'Neill.
Hey, are you? Oh, let me get my picture of my kids on. Couple questions. Any other state do it this way? Any other state, the state medical director was the owner of the orders?
Florida.
Okay. And their experience with it was successful?
It is so far successful. Nobody has a long-term experience. Let me make that perfectly clear.
Who would? Long with COVID, it's like 6 months. And that's the main question. So this would be setting, is there a precedence in the state of Louisiana where something like this has occurred at some point where the board has been asked to do this, to agree to this?
Well, from time to time, we do get requests from the governor to do things, but I think it was the board, Dr. Johnson, I felt it was important to make sure that this coming from OPH and LDH was something we probably should at least have the board approve. I think that was the way we wanted to go. Because there was some disconcerting comments made about the way we did something last time. So we didn't want to offend anybody and have the board the opportunity to participate in advance prior to instead of afterwards.
Okay, thank you. That answers my main question.
Dr. Johnson, I'm not able to find my raise hand function, but I have a question.
Okay, well, Dr. Johnson's not here. I'll continue to moderate the meeting in his absence.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Nick Johnson. I would like to hear from council, and I don't know if.
I'm sorry, can you hear Dr. Johnson now?
Yeah, Doctor, we
Yes.
can hear y'all.
Okay,
Okay,
we had to unmute us.
We heard what was going on.
Okay.
Somehow we muted ourselves or whatever. I'm not sure what happened. Alan, you can hear us now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Continue on.
I
Dr.
think
Taylor has a request.
at the appropriate time, I would like to move into executive session because I do have some questions regarding some ramifications of this down the road. Not necessarily something that would keep us from doing this now, but some things I maybe would look into put into place to avoid some future issues. But I do believe that it's going to end up being something, like you said, about the executive.
Well, we'd need a motion to go into executive session.
So move, Thomas.
I can ask that. Or do I have a motion to go into executive session? Dr.
So
But
moved,
Dr.
Dr. Thomas.
Seconded by Dr. Horton.
Okay.
Anybody opposed? If not, Alan, would you do the machinations in order to get us into an executive session room, please?
Yes, sir. It should start putting people
Let
over
us know
there.
when we're there.
Okay.